Why do humans often wear invisible masks? This question leads us into the fascinating realm of the law of role-playing, a concept that reveals the hidden layers of human behavior. You see, we all wear masks not out of deception, but as a means of presenting a confident, attentive, and interested persona to the world. These masks serve as a shield, hiding our insecurities, our envy, our deepest fears. But these masks, they're not foolproof. Every so often a crack appears, and our true feelings seep out. Welcome to Psych Insight, where we explore the world, including art, literature, and history, through the enlightening lens of psychology. We're excited to have you join us. Please like, subscribe, and share our content to embark on this fascinating journey together. Today we delve into the intriguing book of Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, with a particular focus on Chapter 3. This book stands as a testament to Greene's mastery in dissecting the complex tapestry of human behavior and the natural laws that govern our existence. Through his meticulous research and eloquent narrative, Greene elucidates the often unseen forces that shape our actions, thoughts, and ultimately, our destinies. Chapter 3 of The Laws of Human Nature invites readers into a profound exploration of specific natural laws that influence human dynamics and societal structures. Greene, known for his ability to weave historical anecdotes with psychological insights, presents a compelling argument about how these natural laws are perennial and unyielding, irrespective of the era or societal advancements. We learn the art of disguise early in life, a survival mechanism to shield our vulnerabilities. But remember, while our social interactions may have a theatrical quality, the characters we play are not our authentic and honest selves. Observing people requires patience and an open mind. Let's delve deeper into this fascinating facet of human nature. Observational skills are truly invaluable when it comes to understanding the complex world of human interactions. It's like being the director in the grand theatre of life, watching as people perform their roles, their true selves obscured by the masks they wear. But as the director, your task is to see beyond these masks, to decipher the hidden cues that betray their true feelings and intentions. So how do we do this? Well, it all begins with facial expressions. You see, our faces are like canvases, painted with a myriad of emotions. When words and facial expressions are at odds, that's your first clue that something may be amiss. A smile might not reflect genuine happiness, or a frown might hide a smug satisfaction. The key is to pay close attention, to notice the subtle shifts that might contradict what is being said. Next, we move on to the voice. The tone, pitch, volume, and rhythm of someone's speech can reveal a lot about their emotional state. Is the voice trembling with suppressed anger or quivering with nervousness? Is the laughter a little too loud, a little too forced? These are the questions you should be asking as you listen. But let's not forget about body language. The way a person stands, the gestures they make, the distance they keep from others, all these can provide valuable insights. A crossed arm could signal defensiveness, while a constant tapping of the foot might indicate impatience or nervousness. Now, it's crucial to remember that observational skills aren't about making snap judgments or holding prejudices. It's easy to fall into the trap of stereotypes or let our own biases cloud our perception. But remember, every person is unique, and what might be true for one may not be for another. So, approach each observation with an open mind, free from preconceived notions. Observing people in this way is like peeling an onion, layer by layer. At first, you might only see what they want you to see, but as you dig deeper, as you encourage them to talk more, their guard may start to lower. And that's when their non-verbal cues become more evident. A fleeting glimpse of annoyance, a brief flash of joy, a quick look of surprise. These are the moments you're looking for, the moments that reveal the truth behind the mask. So keep your eyes and ears open. Listen not just to what is being said, but also to what isn't. Watch not just for what is being shown, but also for what is being hidden. Because in the grand theatre of life, it's not always the loudest actors that have the most to say. Sometimes it's the quiet ones, the ones who speak through their silences, who reveal the most. In conclusion, the more people talk, the more non-verbal cues reveal themselves. So keep observing, keep listening, and most importantly, keep learning, because understanding others is the first step towards understanding ourselves. People want to show their best version to the world, but signs often slip past the filter. This is where decoding keys come into play. the art of understanding non-verbal cues can be a powerful tool in seeing through people's masks. To better understand this, let's delve into the three categories of cues: dislike, like, dominance, submission, and deception. These categories form the basis of our decoding keys. Starting with dislike and like cues. These are indicators of how a person feels about something or someone. When people dislike something, their body language often betrays their feelings. They might squint, glare, stiffen, or turn away. They might fold their arms or tense their bodies. These are all physical manifestations of discomfort or disapproval. But wait, there's more. Before these larger gestures, you'll often see micro-expressions. These are fleeting facial expressions that last less than a second but can reveal a lot about a person's true feelings. On the other hand, like cues are the polar opposite. When people like something, they relax, their faces soften, their lips may part slightly, and their smiles are genuine. Sometimes they even raise the pitch of their voices in excitement. The key here is to be observant, to notice these small changes and understand what they mean. But remember, it's not just about spotting these cues. It's about interpreting them in context. Moving on to the second category, dominance and submission cues. These cues are all about power dynamics. Dominance cues are actions that people do to assert their superiority or control. This could be something as blatant as constantly interrupting others or showing up late to a meeting to subtly assert control over others' time. Submission cues, conversely, are signals of deference or acquiescence. They're often less obvious than dominance cues, but if you're observant, you'll catch them. They might come in the form of agreeing with everything someone says, avoiding eye contact, or adopting a closed-off posture. The third category is deception cues. These are the signs that someone is trying to hide something. Deception often manifests in exaggerated facial and bodily expressions. For instance, someone might smile too broadly or laugh too loudly when they're trying to cover up their discomfort or lie. There are also contradictory signs where a person's words don't match their body language. For instance, they might say they're excited while their facial expression and body language suggest otherwise. Now, let's talk about micro-expressions. These are brief, involuntary facial expressions that occur as fast as 1/25th of a second. They're often the most honest expression of a person's emotions because they're difficult to control or fake. They can be a powerful tool in detecting deception or understanding hidden emotions. But remember, decoding these cues is not about catching people in a lie or exploiting their vulnerabilities. It's about understanding others better, fostering empathy, and improving your interpersonal relationships. It's about seeing through the masks people wear to their true selves. And as you get better at understanding these cues, you'll start noticing another interesting phenomenon. The more people talk and reveal about themselves, the more their anxiety becomes noticeable. This is because the more we reveal, the more we expose ourselves to judgment and scrutiny. In conclusion, understanding these decoding keys is essential to seeing through people's masks. It allows us to understand others on a deeper level and navigate our social interactions more effectively. So keep observing, keep learning, and remember, the more people talk and reveal about themselves, the more anxiety you'll notice. Embrace the dynamic of impression management for social success. This isn't just a statement, but a mantra for those who wish to navigate the complex world of human interaction with grace and wisdom. So, what exactly is impression management? In simple terms, it's the art of presenting yourself in a way that creates a desired image and influences how others perceive you. Now, let's delve into the basics of this captivating concept. The first step is mastering nonverbal cues. Our body language speaks volumes, often revealing more about our thoughts and feelings than words ever could. By becoming aware of your own nonverbal cues, you can begin to control them, altering them to create the impression you desire. Consider your facial expressions, your posture, and even the tone of your voice. Are you projecting confidence or uncertainty, interest or boredom? By observing and understanding your own nonverbal cues, you can learn how to use them to your advantage. Next, we move on to the realm of emotions. Here's where the concept of method acting comes into play. Just as an actor immerses themselves into a character to portray authentic emotions, so too can you learn to display the right emotions at the right time. This doesn't mean being insincere or fake, but rather understanding the emotional context of a situation and responding appropriately. For instance, if you're in a business meeting, displaying a sense of focus and determination can give the impression of competence and drive. In a social gathering, a relaxed demeanor and genuine laughter can make you appear approachable and friendly. The key here is to understand the emotional dynamics of your surroundings and adapt your behavior accordingly. Adapting to your audience is our next point of focus. Different people respond to different cues. What impresses one person might intimidate another. Therefore, it's crucial to be flexible and adjust your non-verbal cues depending on the people you're interacting with. This might mean adopting a more formal tone with your boss while being more relaxed and open with your colleagues. Creating a positive first impression is also a critical part of impression management. You've probably heard the saying, "You never get a second chance to make a first impression." This is especially true in social interactions. From the moment you enter a room, people are forming opinions about you based on your appearance, your demeanor, and even the way you greet them. So, how do you make a good first impression? Start by looking people in the eye when you speak to them. This simple act conveys confidence and sincerity. A relaxed smile can also go a long way in making you appear friendly and approachable. Remember, a good first impression can open doors and pave the way for successful relationships. Lastly, we come to the use of dramatic effects. This involves carefully controlling how often you appear and what information you reveal about yourself. The idea is to create a sense of mystery and anticipation, making people curious and eager to learn more about you. This doesn't mean playing hard to get or being secretive, but rather understanding that a little bit of mystery can make you more intriguing. Consider how a well-written book keeps you hooked by slowly revealing information, keeping you turning the pages to find out more. In the same way, by thoughtfully managing your appearances and the information you share, you can make your interactions more engaging and memorable. In conclusion, impression management is a multifaceted art. It's about understanding the subtle cues we all give off and how these cues influence the way others perceive us. It's about being aware of our own behavior and learning to adapt it to different situations and people. And most importantly, it's about creating a genuine and positive impression that reflects who we truly are. Impression management is a tool and an art. Use it wisely to understand and navigate social situations. The world of social interaction is a stage, and with the right tools and understanding, you can truly become a master of your performance. Peeling back the layers of human masks is not a simple task. Yet, as we've discovered, it's a vital skill to master, enabling us to truly understand those around us. Observational skill is our first tool in this journey, allowing us to catch the subtle cues hidden in facial expressions, voice tones, and body language. Greene doesn't just describe the world as we see it, he peels back layers to reveal the underlying principles that govern the universe. He draws from a rich tapestry of historical events, scientific principles and philosophical insights, offering a panoramic view of the forces at play in the natural and human-made worlds. As we dissected Chapter 3, we find Greene's narrative to be both enlightening and thought-provoking, urging us to look beyond the superficialities of our existence and understand the deeper, more intrinsic laws that shape our reality. This exploration is not just an academic exercise, but a journey towards self-awareness and a greater understanding of the world around us. By decoding cues, we can identify feelings of like or dislike, signs of dominance or submission, and even detect deception. But understanding is merely the first step. We must also learn to manage our own impressions, controlling our non-verbal signals, acting with intention, and adapting to our audience. Crafting the right first impression and using dramatic effects can help us navigate social situations with ease and confidence. By mastering these skills, we can see through the masks people wear, revealing the raw, authentic human nature beneath. It's a challenging task, but an immensely rewarding one. Remember, beneath every mask lies the real human nature.